name's Nicole and welcome back. Today I am making a family favorite. We're making Parmesan creamed spinach. So we're starting off with our Vidalia onion. That's a sweet onion. I've cut half of that onion and I've just minced it very fine. Now you can see that half an onion gives you a lot. Vidalia onions have some size to them, so that's a lot of onion. Now I've melted about 2 tablespoons of butter in a saute pan over medium, and I'm going to add my onion. We're going to get that nice and caramelized down. Alright, so our onions are nice and caramelized and brown. And I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit to medium-low, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour. And just stir that in. It's going to coat all the onions, and when we add the cream cheese and milk, this is going to help make a thickening sauce for our spinach. So just let this cook for about a minute. Alright, so next we are going to add a half a cup of milk, and then we're going to add our Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. Now I'm using the whipped because it's going to be an easier consistency to melt down with that flour and milk, so it'll be a nice sauce. So we're going to use this 8-ounce container. Add the milk first. And you want to constantly stir this because you don't want that milk to burn. Cream cheese. Okay, you can see that I've added the cream cheese, and we're just going to mix that in, and the heat is going to kind of melt that down. Okay, so we have our creamy sauce here. It's all melted down. Doesn't that look rich and delicious? So now we're going to season it. I'm going to add some salt, freshly ground pepper, and some fresh grated nutmeg. About 1 teaspoon of nutmeg and salt and pepper to taste. Now add your Parmesan. We have 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Alright. That looks phenomenal. That looks like it could be like an Alfredo sauce, but we're going to put it with our spinach. Can you just imagine how delicious it's going to be? Alright. So it doesn't take long to melt that Parmesan down, get it all incorporated. So we're going to add our spinach. I have 1 10-ounce container of frozen spinach that I've let thaw out. So we're going to mix that in, break up any chunks. Yummy! Alright. Okay, so I have a couple dishes here. You can use an 8x8 casserole dish, or maybe 4 large ramekins, so you can have individual servings. That's how I like to serve it too. So we grease these dishes, and we're just going to spoon our spinach in the dishes all the way to the top. And then we're going to add another special surprise, a nice, crispy, cheesy topping. And then it's going to be time to bake. So we have our oven preheated to 425. And let's fill up these dishes. Okay, so to make our delicious topping, we have 2 ounces of shredded Parmesan cheese. And I have half a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And I like how crunchy and light panko breadcrumbs are compared to regular breadcrumbs, so that's why I'm using them. And then we're just going to toss in a little bit of olive oil to coat. So about a tablespoon. And mix this up. Alright, so now we're just going to press this right on top. Use as much as you want. This stuff is delicious. It's going to be like a Parmesan crisp on top of our cream spinach. Okay, so we want to take it and spread it out evenly so it covers all the spinach, and then press it down. Perfect. Just like that. Can you see that? Yum. Okay, so now we're going to put these right in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes. We're just looking for this crispy topping to be nice and browned and bubbly, and it's going to be ready to eat. Bubbling and delicious straight out of the oven. Can you see those bubbles? Look at that. This is going to be amazing cream spinach. That Parmesan is perfect on top. It's nice and browned and golden, and it's going to be a nice little topper right on top of our creamy spinach right underneath. Thanks for joining me today. My name's Nicole, and this is my Parmesan cream spinach. I wish you could be here with me right now. This kitchen smells amazing, and this dish is going to be delicious. I'll see you next time.